Start live. Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I tell you every week, I don't take days for granted. I don't take life for granted. I don't take you for granted. So I'm happy and I'm grateful for you. And I'm going to remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you're great. Okay? You are great. You are created out of greatness. You are purposed. You are fulfilled. You are the winner. You are the head. You're not the tail. This is a fixed fight. We win. Okay? Life is simple, but what's simple to do is also simple not to do. It is the journey that complexes things. It's the journey that brings challenges. It's the journey, but the journey is not who you are, period. All right? It's not who you are. It's not whose you are. And sometimes you have to understand that we may not fully know who we are in our fullness. We may have broken esteem. We may have challenges. We may have these different things. But even in our imperfections, whose we are, because we belong to Jehovah God, because He is Abba Father in your life, it doesn't matter about your imperfections when you know whose you are. You might not know who you are, but know whose you are. Period. All right? It's Meal Prep Monday. And my whole Monday switched around because I have midterm tonight. So I had to switch some stuff around. But I'm on one, y'all. All right? Because let me tell you, Satan is a defeated foe. But I'm on one because I'm probably angry this morning because I got the revelation. See, sometimes we give Satan too much credit. Now, his job never ceases. He wants to kill, steal, destroy. What does he want to kill, steal, and destroy, though? Everyone will say he want to kill, steal, and destroy you. All right. But it goes deeper than that. He wants to kill, steal, destroy your destiny. Do you understand that the trajectory of your destiny can be shifted through the journey? Nicole, you just said it's a fixed fight and we win. We do. But the process, what we choose to go through and not go through, these are the shifts. All right. I saw a friend of my dad's. What day was it? Saturday, I guess, over the weekend, right? So of course, in the moment, it's like, oh, Mr. Lamar, oh hey, how you doing? All of that, right? But this is the thing, and I'm speaking to you about your emotions, all right? So it's a fixed fight. We win. All right. But that, what do we do? Where are we working things out in our soul? Because we're a trichotomy. We are spirit with soul wrapped in this flesh. The fixed fight already winning is the spirit. Where we get played with is the flesh. What we working out is in our soul. So where do we lean? All right. Spirit, soul, flesh. So in my flesh, all right, I physically seen him. I was happy in the moment. Floods of memories with him and my dad at the Golden Corral. All these things happen in the flesh. Okay? Why am I saying this? You gotta know portals in the spirit, doors. So I walked into a door. I walked into a memory. It's a piece of my dad. Man, I don't know if it was the same day or the next day. By that time, I done crashed. All right. I was emotional. I was so emotional, crying and couldn't stop. I had to leave work. I don't know. It might have been the same night. I don't know. I went from joy to sorrow. And then I have a friend who's going through something with their parent. So it took me back to the day of my dad transitioning. Couldn't stop crying. The door is open. It's Meal Prep Monday. Why am I saying all this? We've got to recognize that we're spirit. We're supernatural in a natural space. Satan wants to kill, steal, and destroy our destiny. What happened? I robbed myself from time in the last 48 hours. I'm talking about I done went through every emotion and still on one, if you can't tell. All right? This is the thing. This is why we got to understand who we are, whose we are. This is why it's important to know who created you. Okay? This is why we got to get to a place that even when we're going through, be it if it's joyous, because it was joyful to see Mr. Lamar. It was great to see Mr. Lamar. It was a reminder of the flooding of great memories. As much as I don't like Golden Corral, I was there regularly. Still go in memory of him. Okay? But if we don't stay connected to the source, there is monitoring spirits that's just waiting for you to get in your feelings to just drop kick you. So it went from being happy to literally remembering the day of his transition. Do you know how hard that day was? So then now in the spirit, he wants you, the monitoring spirit said, oh, she going left. She going left. So then what happens? Where's the only place we're battled? The mind. Bombarded, bombarded, bombarded. If we don't learn how to counteract, how do you counteract? When your flesh is weak, you should have a spirit tank overflowing. That when you can't even say words, when you gotta moan, when you gotta cry, the strength still comes from heaven. Are y'all hearing me? Listen, it's Meal Prep Monday. Holidays are here. I had to recognize, hold up. So because I am intentional not to grieve like the world, but to grieve with hope. Period. I love my dad too much to continue being here in a place of sorrow, in a place of low. I love him too much. And because I know he loved me, I know that's not what he would want from me. He would want me to keep walking out my journey. He would want me to be successful and fulfilled. He would want me to be happy. Everything he trained me up in, he would want me to walk it out. So I refuse. It doesn't mean I don't miss him. But I'm going to drop kick that monitoring spirit back into the hell that he belongs into. Because although that door has been open, what door are you talking about, Nicole? The feelings, the emotions. We wrestle with our emotions. Our emotions were given to us, but our emotions are not who we are. All right? Feel what you feel. Stop trying to suppress what you're feeling, but don't stay there so long that you trip up and fall. You gotta get up. This is why it's so important to who's around you. I can't have 50 people around me and no one can pick me up. They just see me spiraling, but they can't lift me. It ain't their fault. It's mine. Because this is why accountability is so important. Okay? No one can walk your walk. No one can carry your cross. No one can process your feelings. However, who's pouring into you matters. Who can take the weight off of you matters. I can't have people around me that get paralyzed when I'm falling. Like, Lord, she the strength. What I'm gonna do? You better muster up some strength and be some strength, or we both gonna fall. This is why it's important. Okay? I know I have a lot of passion. I ain't mad at nobody, but I don't play with God and I don't play with his people. And in this time of, or this season of holidays coming up, if you've lost someone, if you're grieving, if you're hurting, listen, all these feelings come back. Process them healthy. Don't get stuck. I've been stuck 48 hours, but guess what? Today I get up. All right. And then when you're all emotional, you don't even process them right. I've been angry. Like, it's so displaced and whack and on crack. It's crazy. Even last night, because I'm so, oh Lord, I could be so petty. I can. Um, I can just over, because I'm just, I don't know. I like what I like, how I like it. And I got these knives. I got this knife set that I bought. And it's another thing, you know, when I buy well, okay? Because I like what I like. So I don't mind spending money on something because I know it'll last. So I got this knife set, and y'all know how the knife set come with the little covers to cover the blade. So I'm trying to make pot pies for me and Jaden, and my little knife that we use all the time. I'm like, hey, I said, where's the cover of it? I don't know. I said, boy, if you don't find my cover, I'm gonna whoop you. But I was dead serious. I'm laughing today, but I was dead serious. I said, I work too hard. I said, I'm so tired of not feeling appreciated. Don't nobody appreciate the money that I bring into this house, but don't nobody else want to go spend no money. Everybody want nice stuff, but don't nobody want. When I tell y'all I went down the rabbit hole, Jaden's eyes just watering up. I got to apologize to Jaden today. Jaden bounced. Jaden got out my face and went to bed. But listen, this is an example of how in that door, all the the demons, all right, all the demonic spirits want to do is get you to play with you. If you playing with you, they ain't even gotta mess with you. They don't have to. They come mess with you when they're resisting you from truth. But if they can get you to spiral, what they got to mess with you for? Self-deception is the worst deception to have. So if you playing with you, they ain't even got to play with you. They go play with somebody else who's really trying to get it all together. They didn't have to mess with me. And when I tell y'all, I was like, and let me tell you why I'm going to whoop you. I had a whole explanation. Because you responsible. Well, you got two things you're supposed to do in this house. What you supposed to do? Put the dishes away in the trash. If you can't, I done told you, don't put nothing away until it's put together. If it's a set, then find the set. Put it up right. Then you wouldn't be worrying about this. Jaden just looking at me. Because in that scenario, he was the wise one. I was the fool. And he knew. I'm not about to sit here and argue with a fool. It make me foolish. But in that moment, okay, if we don't check our emotions, we will spiral downward. Be careful. 'Tis the season to be jacked up. All right? There are demonic spirits. They're called monitoring spirits. It's real. They sit and they listen to you. They sit and they watch you. You know how, like, you can go to a mall, you see these, usually it's older people, they just sitting and they people watching. That's what it looks like in the spirit. These monitoring spirits, people watch. They watch for you to get in your feelings, because once you're in your feelings, it'll go left or right. We got to learn how to make it right. We got to learn how to pull on heaven. We got to learn how to be true to ourselves and work it out. This morning, I had to, and it's probably why I feel like this, because before this call, because one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fake the funk. I don't play with God. I don't play with his people. God told me to do this call. All right? God told me. He told me it was a part of the purpose. All right? So I had to talk it out with him. And I said, listen, I don't know about this, and this. I'm sick and tired of this, and this. I don't want to feel like this, and this. So what you gonna do? Because if I'm giving you my yes, and I'm doing all that I know to do, what you gonna do? And he said it very simply. You get out the way, I'll fix it. Boom shakalak. I packed my bag because I got midterms tonight, y'all. All right. I'm back in school. Pack my bag. I'm about to go into work. I'm about to do what I gotta do. And I'm gonna focus on what I have to focus on in this day. Gonna apologize to my son. Probably gotta apologize to Deja too. Deja, I dumped on her yesterday. I dumped. And that ain't even fair. But it's a new day. When you recognize what is going on, you get up. I keep telling y'all, I am not coming on here every week telling y'all a bunch of whatever. It's what I live. The danger is not falling off the bull, it's how long you stay on the ground. We gotta get up. The fall hurts. We can get hurt by the fall. But if the bull turn around and trample us, if the horse turns around and tramples us, that's where we could die. All right? Get back up. Repent. Right your wrongs. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Don't worry about what they're going through. Learn how to hear, feel the Holy Spirit that was left to lead, God, and direct you. You call it intuition, bubble guts, whatever. I don't care how you name it. If you learn how to follow it, when it tells you like, hey, you don't need to do this. Now, you doing it, does it mean that you're going to fall apart in that moment? No. But what it does mean is whatever time you were where you weren't supposed to be, because we're supposed to be somewhere, not everywhere. It's time that you lost. It's a blessing that you lost. It's being a blessing that you lost. Not because God doesn't love us, but because we're misplaced. It's a fixed fight. Our footsteps are predestined. They're preordained. God already knew. He knew when my dad was going to pass. He knew this was going to happen. He knew I'd be walking alongside people going through things. He knew. So all I got to focus on is where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to take in. This is another thing. Sometimes when you are overly emotional, when you go, listen, you're carrying what you're allowing to pour into you. Like I said, there's one person going through what I've been through with my dad. So I got to find a balance. There's one person who's trying not to feel her emotions right now when she got to release them. So now I'm carrying her. You got to know the balance, okay? When just stay balanced. It's not being selfish. It's being wise. Spirit of wisdom, spirit of knowledge, spirit of understanding. Be with me today. They're spirits. We have more than the Holy Spirit. Okay? We wear, listen, Holy Spirit chase us and we still don't talk to him. But there are other spirits there to help you. All right? So that was my rant. Lord, that what time is it? Lord, it's 10:23. Yeah, that was a rant. Um, but I hope you get the gist. All right? This season is gonna bring emotions. If you don't feel anything, you wouldn't be human. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I miss my dad. If I didn't recognize nothing else this weekend, I recognize that I don't want to be so deep that I'm no earthly good to myself. I recognize that I have to grieve him. I recognize that grief, just because I feel sad, doesn't mean that I'm not walking out my life. It doesn't mean that, the first thing I had to get over is because I'm not sad doesn't mean that I don't miss him. But now I'm at a place that if I am, it doesn't mean I don't have faith. It doesn't mean that I don't believe God. Like, this is what I'm talking about with balance. Okay? He come When he comes to my mind, they're usually great memories. But if I cry through the great memories, it's okay. Nicole, it's okay. Because what I don't want is those last minute memories. Lord, if I believe God, I don't want to get stuck there. So, Meal Prep Monday. Be willing to feel what you're feeling. Know your safe places. Know who's called to you in this season. Don't take on portions and parts that are not your responsibility right now. Put your feelings first. Long as you're not doing it in a cocky, arrogant, or proud way, but you stay submissive, you stay humble, you're not wrong. It's called protection. You gotta guard your heart. All right. So, Meal Prep Monday, we got 4 minutes. I don't know if anyone on the line wants to say anything. If not, we can go. I said a lot, but I hope you get. I'm just trying to be transparent and share what an emotional roller coaster looks like, but how we got to walk it out.
Powerful, powerful message, Cola, for those of us who have gone through grieving. And it hit home because I was going to go to South Carolina, but my whole purpose of going to South Carolina was to be with my brother, and my brother is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see the point of driving and going through all that traffic just to be with family, and my mind and spirit is not there. And Christmas was a big time in my household. When we went from a family of 12, and now it's just my brother and I left. So I
Mm-hmm.
understand this time of year. I can deal with being alone any other time of year, but Thanksgiving, Christmas is my tough time because it was a big deal in my family. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same token, love is everywhere, and they live in your heart forever. So you go out and you cherish who you with, you cherish life that you have, and they want you to be happy. They don't want you sitting around being sorrow because they're not here. They're in a better
Right.
place. They probably up in heaven having a bigger time than we are.
They
So
where we
you
trying
have
to
to
get.
think about they're good. So you got to
Mm-hmm.
make your good here and
For
make it
sure.
do. So because all of us got people that love us,
Yep.
So we have to work with what we have and find the best in it and be joyful. And that's
Yes.
that's what I get out of it. I'm gonna sit around and think about some reminiscent times I had with my family, the laughter that we would bring, and it's gonna bring me inner joy while I'm sitting around new people.
That's
And then I'm
right.
going to be joyful and bring happiness to them that I hope that they bring to me on this joyous day. Just thank God to be alive, healthy, mind and soul. Because monetary stuff is irrelevant in my life to me at this point. As long as I got my mind and I'm healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, I'm rich, so
That's it.
I'm good. I am filthy rich. I'll take that any day over monetary needs because money don't make you happy. It can only enhance who you are. So
That's right.
it's all good. So
Yep.
I just hope that everyone here, that the message you got today, they got it. You get some piece of it. You don't have to get all of it, but whatever little piece that serve you, you work with it. And just thank God. To God be the glory and everything. There's joy in every aspect of your life, no matter how bad it is. There is some joy in it. You just have to make the choice to use it and
Right.
accept it for what it is. So,
That's right.
Cola, as always, you on point. God bless you. I love
God
you.
be the glory.
And you know how we do.
I love you too, Vet. And we got to remember, because what she said is so key. Because one, the joy of the Lord is our true strength. And two, to me, that's legacy. When I can take what was instilled in me and pass it down to my kids and my kids' kids,
Right.
it's about building memories. That's what it's been from my parents to me. I don't care if there's not a gift. As long as we can build memories, because y'all got to remember, it's the tangible things are going to go. But the memories, that's what we have. And for me, even being able to pass memories, see, I look at things very different now. So even to be able to build memories to pass down, to me, that's a piece of legacy.
It is.
All right. So we definitely thank you, Yvette. It's 10:30. Y'all know I don't never want to go past 30 minutes if I don't have to, but I want you to stay focused this week. Stay humble, stay positive. Love who you have. Understand what a true love feels like, because we're all so used to toxic. But we can really embrace family, because we can't choose family.
No.
But that if you can't choose it, that means that there's a purpose for it, because God created it that way. So let's start looking at it that way. Let's start shifting our perspective. And when you have to release your emotions and your feelings, release them. But keep getting up and make sure that the people around you are ones that are going to pour into you. They're not going to take from you. All right. So again, I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Have a
Happy
good one.
holidays.
Holidays.